Hello, good evening everyone. We are now on Article 126, is the third type of arbitrary detention by delaying the release of prisoners despite in judicial or executive order to do so. So, pasabot ani niya na order nga imong i-release but imong gilangay-langay. Ganiha, gilangay-langay nimo ang pag-file. Gilangay-langay ang pag-file ngadto sa ngadto padung sa court sa usa ka offender nga imong naaresto with legal grounds. Kani siya is ang pag-release na imong gilangay-langay. So what are the elements of Article 126? First, that the offender is a public officer or employee. So timanan nato based on the provisions under Article 124, 125 and 126, always with public officer or employee any commits a crime or any commits a felony. Second element, that there is a judicial or executive order for the release of the prisoner or detention prisoner, or that there is a proceeding upon a petition for the liberation of such person. Meaning to say, nanay order, nanay gitawag nato nga buhian na siyang tawhana, but imuhang gilangay-langay, imuhang gidelay ang pag-release sa usa ka person. Say for example, imuhang gidetain diha, but there was already a judicial or executive order. So maheld liable ka for arbitrary detention. And third, that the offender without good or valid reason delays the service of a notice of such order to the prisoner or the performance of such judicial or executive order for the release of a prisoner or the proceeding upon a petition for release of such person. Bottom line ani niya, kining Article 126, para dali masabtan is that there was already a judicial order or tawag na itong executive order. Ngayon mo na nang buhian, but wala nimo gi-follow. Imong gipasagdaan. Therefore, maheld liable ka for arbitrary detention. What is punishable is the delay without valid reason. Tima niya, without valid reason. The delay of the release of the prisoner despite judicial order or executive order to do so. Mo ni mo hang timanan, na ay judicial order or executive order to do so, wala nimo gibuhian ang kanato ang perpetrator. So example of judicial order for the release of the prisoner. Let's say that a person has been charged in court and the public prosecutor failed to present any evidence for consecutive times and no witnesses has ever been presented since the beginning. So ingani nahitabo, gi-file na ka, but wala ebidensya, wala mga witnesses. So therefore, kay wala may nakita nga makaingon ta nga there was evidence, competent evidence or relevant evidence para maka prosecute or para maka proceed to litigation. So there was a judicial order nga buhian siya kay nga naman. Say for example, mingon ta nga, wala man kuwang man sa ebidensya, and of course, walay na present nga ebidensya si prosecutor. Walay na present nga ebidensya si prosecutor, therefore na-issue siya judicial order. Na judicial order, but wala nimo gi-release based on the judicial order nga gihatag nimo. Therefore maheld ka og arbitrary detention. Dali ra ni Article 126 Dali ra ni. The judge will dismiss the case and order the release of the accused from jail. This is an example of a judicial order for the release of the prisoner, or let's say the judge acquitted the accused, then he will order the release of the accused from jail. So example, say na proper litigation, na judgment, but based on judgment, ingon si judge nga, he is acquitted. Nga naman, walay proof beyond reasonable doubt para i-convicto na siya mong tawhana. Therefore, gi-acquit siya. Nanay release order, wala na sad siya gi-follow. Gilangay-langay na without reasonable or wala ka dihay reason, valid grounds nga imuhang gi-delay ang pag-release anang tawhana, therefore maheld liable na sad ka for arbitrary detention. How about an example of an executive order for release of a prisoner? A person was arrested and placed behind bars and proceeding was filed before the fiscal's office. The fiscal ordered the release of the prisoner. This is an example of executive order for the release of the prisoner. So klaro ta, kay atong istorya executive order man, of course, ang ninghimo ana niya is from the fiscal's office. Kung mo tag judicial order, it is coming from the judge itself. Nga naman, baliko na ako, we talk of fiscal, executive ang iyang function. Kung mingon ta og judge, judicial ang iyang function. That is why ang iyang issue is of course judicial order. Kung mingon tag judge, and kung mingon tag fiscal, executive function, therefore executive order ang iyang issue. So kung nanay order, wala nimo gibuhian, therefore maheld liable si police officer og arbitrary detention. I hope you understand saan under Article 126 pinakasayon na gid kay ni siya sa kinds of arbitrary detention. Delaying release lang yung timanan. Delaying release nga nana siya gitawag na to nga judicial and executive order pero wala nimo siya gibuhian. Ganiya sa 125 ang atong timanan legal grounds. Legal grounds. Apply nimo ang 12-1836 and we will be having a separate discussion on Republic Act 7438. Wala lang nako diri gi-appeal ang 7438 para dili mo libog maayo. But don't worry, kay ato na siyang itakol tanan nga mga Republic Acts nga masulod nato sa ato ang discussion kay ako ang apilon. And of course, katong sa 124 ni arrest ka diha without legal grounds. I hope with this short discussion, you will acquire something nga inyong magamit during my examination. Thank you and God bless us all.